good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And he knocks down the first one. He does not get the second one. And he nails the third. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
There was a good back and forth between these teams last year. You'd expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
Here's Terry. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. White against Morant from 11 feet away. White can't hit.
So often we see guys fail to box out now, but he did a great job right there.
He buries it from three. Junior's got 8.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Here's Terry, covered by Junior. Terry, the pass to Craig. Gets an open look and hits it. Craig's got his second basket on the night. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Junior. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Now here's Drummond. Making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Levine passes to White. Takes the 3. Outside for Levine. Up top, White. Hounded by Morant. Craig passes to Drummond. White for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's White. He's scoreless. Outside Levine. Pass to Terry. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Got to be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Back to Morant. From deep, Junior. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside White. Pass to Terry. The 3 ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Terry's got 5.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis.
Here come the T-shirts. Let's hear it.
Chicago making some changes. Taylor, he's checked in for Craig. Caruso comes in for Terry. And it's Ball in for Levine. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Aldama. Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Junior a screen on Ball. Junior outside. Fires in the triple. 16 points for him.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Ball against Morant. Ball passes to Drummond. The kick out to Ball. 6 to shoot over Bain. Ball no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. From deep, Junior Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ball against Bain. Shot is up. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Chicago trailing here. White on the wing, guarded by Bain. White finds ball. Drummond, the screen on Moran. Drummond with the ball. Caruso outside. Oh, stolen by Junior. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And there's the lob. Oh, Clark with the slam.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
40 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to White. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Jackson.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Ball into the lane, and here's Caruso. Taylor passes to White. There's Ball with a 3. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
Junior, a screen on Ball. And here's Moran outside.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies leading by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Jackson out there with Jackson. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's Junior, and it's Smart in at the shooting guard. And here's Junior outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Smart. Junior's got 6 here in the quarter.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Here's Dosunmu. Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Hope you got some popcorn. When Levine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show.
And always a fan favorite, Richard. Zach LaVine.
Most everything he does, it seems to have a little bit of flash to it. You know about the bounce. He has a high arcing shot, and he just has a flair for the dramatic and spectacular.
Well, Junior in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He dropped an amazing number of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was... making some changes. Craig comes in for Taylor, and Terry subbed in for Dosunmu. And Memphis also making a switch. Junior's checked in. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Levine. Back to Ball. Pass to Craig. 4 on the clock. Caruso, the pass to Terry. And again, Chicago, no good. And Rose has got the ball here for Memphis. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
Come get it, come get it.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. It's Jackson, high post. Pass to Jackson. Here's Junior. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Junior's got 10 points in the quarter.
Look, great point guards keep their eyes up on the court. Young players should watch how Smart goes about this man's business.
Here's Terry. Craig with a screen on Jackson. Pass the ball. The three. Nails it from 3. Ball's got 5 now.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Here's the pick. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at the Bulls, slogging along so far, sitting at 10th place in the conference.
Checking out the Bulls, they've had some terrific moments this season, but where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
The Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Junior passes to Rose. Back to Junior. Drummond against Rose. Pass to Junior. Memphis needs to get off a shot. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
And the jam by Drummond.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
The shot's good. Junior's got 34.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Pass to Terry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And while we can, let's take a look at the rookies who are leading the way in points this past month.
At the line for the Bulls, Terry.
And he makes the first. White, he's checked in for Chicago. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Aldama comes in for Jackson. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Smart. And it's Ja Morant in for Rose. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Bane finds Junior. Fires from deep. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Junior. Morant's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Ball against Morant. Pass to Craig. Aldama grabs the board. Craig's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. And here's Junior outside. Hits a 3-pointer. Junior's got 37.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Now here's Drummond. Now White, guarded by Bane. Back to Drummond. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Morant, the pass to Clark.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He makes 1 or 2 that time. And in terms of the league as a whole, there have been some of the highest scoring seasons in history the last few years, Grant.
Well, BA, it's all about pace. And across the board, teams are playing much, much faster. Faster than ever. It also seems like defense might be turning into a lost art. So I don't know if it's all for the best.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. Clark, left side. Back to Junior. Pass to Bain. And here's Junior. The 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's White. It's rebounded by Memphis. Aldama's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
He's dropping the 3 ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Drummond passes to Ball. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Drummond with the screen. White finds Drummond, knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Clock at 2. Craig, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And here's Junior outside. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Chicago's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Bain against Levine. Drummond to screen on Bain. Drummond, high post. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half,
they've had that ball hopping, keeping the defense scrambling.
and we're not talking eggs here, folks. Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Memphis shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong. White and Levine pair up in the backcourt. Torrey Craig out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Terry in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
White, the pass to Levine. White against Moran. Oh, stolen by Moran. Here's Bain. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. RJ, you watch Desmond Bain. He plays with a giant chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, not highly recruited out of high school, playing 4 years in college. Bain was the last pick of the 2020 first round, and let me just say he plays like he's been slighted.
The first free throw is good. And Bain drops them both. Well, the Bulls shooting 35% so far in this one. White against Moran. Now White. Here's Levine for three. The rebound by Jackson. Junior outside. Another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Craig with a screen on Moran. White against Moran. Craig passes to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Junior outside from deep. And good. There's another.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Levine with a screen on Moran. Here's White. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
The first one falls.
Kobe White. 2 shots.
White hits them both. Here's Moran. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. On the wing, Junior. From outside, off the mark.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
White, the pass to Terry. 11 feet out. Here's Drummond. And he banks in the layup. Drummond's got 10 points.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Outside Bain. Pass to Junior. Launches it. Pure from 3-point range.
Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
Craig with a screen on Moran. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Junior passes to Aldama. Misses the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
White for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip to the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
Keeping things simple inside. I like that Jackson Jr. went up for the dunk instead of the layup.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Levine. Here's Terry. Shot clock at 6. Fades away. They grab their own miss. Here's Drummond. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Drummond to screen on Bain. White for 3. The Bulls with another miss.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Some changes for Chicago. Caruso, he's checked in for Drummond, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Zach LaVine. Here's White. And again, no good by Chicago.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Junior is doubled. From deep, Morant. Caruso grabs the board. The Bulls shooting just around 32% from the field. Ball finds White. Here's Terry. Fires for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Terry's got 12 points in the game.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
On the wing, Junior. And they double up Junior. Pass to Bain. Here's the three. And it's Chicago with a board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside White. Morant against Ball. And Morant clears the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Aldama outside. Pass to Morant. Now here is Junior. Pulls up. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Craig with a screen. Here's Terry. Takes it inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Basketball.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis.
Grizzlies, number 45, G.G. Jackson.
And so here is Chicago. White, the pass to Caruso. Here's Terry. Fires the three. On target from range. Terry's got 8 points in the quarter.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Jackson, right side. Back to Junior. Pass to Morant. Fires from deep. Jackson can't get it to go. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. After this one, they're off to Phoenix to take on the Suns. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Pass to Junior. And here's Jackson. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his third bucket of the night.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
Takes a step back. White finds Ball. Clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Ja Morant picks one up.
Such a creative player. Ball is especially clever at figuring out ways to draw fouls.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break.
And that one falls for Ball.
And it's been interesting watching.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
And R.J. Parody has been a league goal. Last season was as closely contested as we've seen in recent memory.
Yeah, hopefully it's a sign of things to come. And with the new CBA, I think it will. While super teams do capture the imagination, I think a healthy competition is always for the best.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies, Derrick Rose is out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Junior, then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Jackson in at the 4. Taylor passes to Ball. The shot, no good. Good D by Clark. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Smart with the ball. Caruso covers. Pass to Rose. There's the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Junior's got 6 assists in the game.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Ball passes to Levine. The 3. Ball no good.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
On the wing, Junior. He's covered by Levine. Junior against Levine. Pass to Clark. Stolen by Caruso. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And here's Levine. Covered by Junior. Over Junior. And again, no good by Chicago.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Here's Clark. Soft touch off the glass. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Outside Levine. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Chicago making some changes. Craig is checked in for Taylor. Terry comes in for Caruso. And it's White in for Dosunmu. Conchar, he's checked in for Memphis. Pass to White. And you look at two-way players who split time between the NBA and G League. They've become important to roster construction, RJ.
It is, but I think also that the NBA has to make sure that these guys are taken care of because they're less expensive, so they end up having to do this bouncing back and forth. And you can have 3 guys shuffling back and forth. It's given a lot of young players an opportunity to prove themselves, but I still think that the teams need to make sure that they're taken care of.
Taylor, he's checked in for Chicago. Watford's checked in for Memphis. Williams comes in for Conchar. And so Smart will bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Junior. Let's go with a 3. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Craig with a screen. Levine passes to Craig. And again, no good by Chicago.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Another bucket! Wow!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. White against Smart. Craig with a screen on Smart. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Smart passes to Junior. Zach LaVine clears it away. The Bulls have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Here's Terry. Pass to White. And Richard, you played for 8 different teams. But what was your favorite city in the NBA?
It wasn't any of the places that I played. I love LA. I love Miami. I love New York. Love me some Toronto. But my favorite place was Phoenix.
down low. Watford gets the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Outside Levine. Craig with a screen on Williams. Here's Levine for three. And Watford pulls it down.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly. There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Junior.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Up top, White, defended by Smart. Fade away. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
Oh, connects again.
What a game from him, 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Outside Craig. Outside White.
Help him, mismatch.
Pass to Terry. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's White. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
That's how you do it.
Get after it, MP. Have a great game, boss.
put me on top. City.
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Now look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Junior's out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Toronto, Barrett is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Brown in at the 2. And as we're into the middle of the season now, GA, how much of a rhythm are teams in for their day-to-day activities?
I mean, most teams should have found their flow by now, and they know their rotations, and guys are in the groove of the season. I mean, that's not the case for every team, unfortunately.
Pass to Barnes. And here is Quickly. Barnes screen on Morant. Back to Barnes. Aldama with the rebound. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Junior. Good. And a nice assist from Morant.
Wow, one of the easiest assists of Morant's career. Good thing he keeps his head on his swivel.
And there's the pass to Quickly. He kicks to Barrett. Barnes outside. Pocket 6. It's good from long range.
Trusting his mechanics, Barnes puts the shot right up.
Out to the right wing. Launches a 3, and he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Junior. Junior's got 5 now.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Jackson dishes to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Junior, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. And so just over a minute and a half played. Down kicks to Barnes. With the drive. The shot that time, not on target.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
8 playoff appearances, Steve, in the last 10 years. Just seems like a matter of time before the Raptors catch fire again.
You know, Kevin, every team is 1 or 2 acquisitions away. They may just get one of these guys and spark a deep playoff run.
Now, here's Quickly. After the miss from Junior.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded closely. Lets it go from 11. Here's Poeltl. And the layup's good off the glass.
Got to be on the lookout for Poeltl crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Passes it to Junior. Brown against Bain. Morant outside. Carries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, here's Barrett. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws here for the night. The first free throw is good. And so Barrett nails both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Morant passes to Aldama. Back to Morant. From the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
When that 3 ball is falling for Ja, there's nothing you can do to stop him.
For the Raptors, they come in off the loss to the Knicks in New York.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
Now here's Barnes. 11 points for him in that last game against the Knicks in New York. And the rejection by Jackson. Now here's Junior. Barrett covering. Bain passes to Junior. Out to Morant. Here's Junior. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his third assist on the night.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Now, here's Barrett. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against New York. Barnes outside. Here's Barrett. Over Junior. And the dunk by Pirtle.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
Morant outside. Pass to Junior. Out to the right wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Raptors. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. Quickly up top, guarded by Morant. Now quickly. Hasn't made one yet. And there's the drive. It's rebounded by Memphis. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embrace the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And some changes here for the Raptors. Wara checked in, and it's Justin Winslow in for Quickly. On defense, Memphis. It's a 10-point game. Olynyk finds Barrett. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Winslow against Morant. Winslow, the pass to Barrett. It's over Morant.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down. And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Free throw no good for Junior. Smitty, we know the league is very balanced right now, but which division would you categorize as the best?
You could argue the Pacific Division, but I like the talent and upside of the Atlantic Division. You've got Boston, Philadelphia, New York, Brooklyn, and Toronto.
Wara can't get it to go.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And that one's good, Junior.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
They get it back. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 6 points. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 13-point lead. Pass to Junior. To the middle. A kick out to Bane. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 6 to shoot. Down low. And Junior throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside, Bane. Rebound by Olynyk.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up at a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Junior dishes to Jackson. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Raptors trail by 13. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Barrett against Bane. Now, here's Barrett. Defense right on him. Birtle sets the pick for Barrett. Misses the 3. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. 13 points up at the end of the period. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back. Some changes. Brown comes in for Justice Winslow and quickly in for Garrett Temple. Junior's checked in for Memphis. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. So on the floor for Memphis. They've got Smart. Jackson is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Junior in at the 3.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Bulls, was tremendous. He scored an amazing number of points, and to everybody's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. He made a number of threes. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
To the left side wing. Junior with it. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. The pass to Kennard. This one for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A fierce competitor. Kennard fires back with a 3 of his own.
Barnes looking around. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Steve, you were considered oversized for a guard when you were coming up out of school and into the pros. But right now, I don't feel like size matters as much at that position. You can be any size.
Yeah, I totally agree. But I think if you're a guy that has a lot of height and you has the skill set to play the guard position, you definitely have an advantage. The bigger you are and the more tight your skill set, the more successful you will be on the floor.
The Raptors making a switch here. Bertles checked in. Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bertles sets the pick for Quickly. Over Smart. And it's Quickly missing.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Junior the pass to Kennard. Clark kicks to Junior. Pirtle against Clark. Now here's Junior. He's tightly guarded. And another miss by Memphis.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Barnes outside. Bertles sets the pick for Barnes. Cranes the three-pointer. Barnes has got 9.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Smart against Quickly. Smart dishes to Junior. Back to Smart. Clark right side. Takes the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Barnes screen on Smart. Here's Quickly. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Quickly's got his first points of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And you know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume 3-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Now here's Barnes. Following the miss shot by Jaren Jackson. Barnes passes to Brown. Barnes kicks to Brown. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
We love to give away shirts to our loudest fans. Now is that time to grab a free shirt.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Barnes. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Trendon Watford's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Santi Aldama comes in for Brandon Clark. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Smart. Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. And the shot goes down. Morant's got his third basket of the night right there.
Just a natural scorer, John Morant is. In this area, he's confident.
Here's Olynyk. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Junior, good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Now here's Olynyk. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Knicks in New York. And it's quickly missing.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Bain kicks to Morant. It's Junior top of the key. Again, Memphis.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Raptors trail by 16. And here is Quickly. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Knicks in New York.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Now, here's Barrett. And that one, good. Barrett's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Junior. 28 points for him. Back to Morant. Bain sets the screen for Morant. No good from outside.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Barrett the pass to Olynyk to the right side. Pirtle kicks to Quickly. Passes it to Brown. To the inside. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Quickly.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And at this point, that battle is coming into focus. So many great names. People at home making their voices heard aloud and clear.
Now taking a look at that first half of action. It's been tough sledding for the Raptors.
Well, they aren't getting a hand up on the...
And that is a wrap.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in a second. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Brown out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Barnes. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now, here's Junior. 5 on the clock. Morant passes to Junior. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors trail by 12. On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Aldama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Scotty Barnes is a guy you want on your team. Reason why? He works so hard every day.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he's kept his percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
That's good from Barnes. Barnes hits them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. To the wing right side. Here's Junior. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. 31 points for Junior.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Quickly finds Barrett. Right at the free throw line. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Now, here's Quickly. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Bain passes to Junior. Memphis moving that ball around. Banked in off the glass. Junior's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Barrett, no good. Memphis leading by 15 for the three. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Bain. Bain's got 4 assists now tonight. The Raptors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pirtle kicks to Quickly. Pass to Barrett. Over Junior. Some solid defense from Junior.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has a 3-pronged approach to globalization. 1 is hosting games on foreign soil. 2, teach youngsters to play through academies and camps. And 3, make broadcasts more accessible via television and the web. The returns? 15% growth year over year for the last decade. And an opportunity, in time, to maybe be the biggest sport on earth. Kevin?
Those are big plans. A lot of competition, but I love the way they think. D.A., thanks.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And the Raptors call time here. And now a chance to honor a player who has been on fire recently. His play has earned him Player of the Week in the West.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Now, here's Quickly. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pirtle sets the pick for Quickly. Back to Pirtle. The kick out to Brown. 5 to shoot. Connects from three-point range.
Good eyes. Pirtle scanning the floor, making a great pass.
And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Junior. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And when Pirtle gets on a roll, he's hard to contain. Boy, he can catch fire in a hurry.
Outside, Bain. 17-foot shot on the way. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Morant against Quickly. Out to Barrett. Pirtle, high post. Pass to Barrett. Back to Brown. Here's Quickly. There's the triple. And it's Morant with the rebound. Over to the wing. Can he keep it going? And again, another shot trained there from Junior. Junior's got 47 points. Now, here's Quickly. Hurdle with a screen on Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Some real toughness from Hurdle inside. Taking this shot right into the coverage.
Olynyk, he's checked in for Toronto. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson in for Santi Aldama. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Every team can use a guy like Hurdle. A glue guy. Shores up the middle, protects the rim.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Brown outside, rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint, Clark. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Screen by Olynyk. Quickly against Morant. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And so here's Memphis. Right wing, the 3 ball. He got it again. Sensational.
One more 50-point game from him as he continues to move towards the top spot.
I have never seen a season like this. Over and over, he continues to explode on the offensive end.
The top spot for most 50-point games in a season comes from the scoring year of all scoring years. Wilt Chamberlain's amazing 1962 season. Wilt actually averaged 50 points a game that year.
Toronto calls timeout. Marcus Smart's checked in for Bain. And it's time for a look at our rookie leaderboard to see which rookies have been the most dangerous scorers in the league over the last 10 games. You look at Junior, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And, you know, they've given him some more responsibility offensively. In these past 2 weeks, he's responded.
.157 left in the third. Winslow dishes to Olynyk. Smart against Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Over Smart. And again, Toronto no luck.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Junior. Junior's got his 4th assist in this one. Smart against Barrett. Boucher sets a screen for Barrett. Shot to stop the run. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And here we go. Junior heading to the hoop.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And here are the Raptors now, following the score by Memphis. Barrett the pass to Nwora. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Toronto needs to get off a shot. For 3, Olynyk. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant kicks to Junior. Here's the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Olynyk.
Hard to cover Olynyk. His height is such a natural advantage.
Morant surveying the D. Kicks to Junior. Right side, Smart from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Smart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting a 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Smart is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Jackson, and it's Junior in at the 3, the small forward. Nice shot by Smart.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Winslow against Smart. Now the pass to Olynyk. Inside, here's Barnes. Pass to Boucher. Lets it go with the 3. A new 14 for the Raptors. And the basket by Olynyk.
Even though he lacks length, Olynyk's hustle makes him a threat on second chance opportunities.
They set the pick to the inside. Junior, and Junior throws it down.
I don't think the D has an answer for him right now. He is just getting any shot he wants.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Barnes outside. Mora, the pass to Barnes. He takes it in. And stolen by Junior. Pass to Kennard. Here's Clark. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now here's Winslow. Pass to Boucher. Olynyk high post. Another shot. Boucher's shot is off. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Unloads. And Junior with the basket on the assist from Jackson. Junior's got 56 points in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The pass to Nora. Over Kennard. Nora can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Got that one up quick. 59 points for Junior.
And every time you think he can't hit another,
Boucher passes to Olynyk. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Now here's Jackson. Justice Winslow missing his last shot. In the corner, Kennard with it. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Barnes. Olynyk inside. He's against Clark. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Friday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And the first one drops.
The sharpshooter Kennard is valuable. A guy who stretches the floor and works very hard.
Both teams deciding to change it up. So he gets them both. And Steve, with the way these NBA players can reach out to each other with ease, how much off-court communication do you think is going on?
I think a lot is going on, Kevin. A lot of these players have been playing with each other or against each other from a long time since they were young in the AAU. Because of social media and also the internet, it makes the world that much smaller. These guys communicate way more than we did.
Now here's Smart after R.J. Barrett's miss. Quickly the pass to Barnes, and Toronto turns it over again. Rose is checked in for the Grizzlies.
Number 23, Derrick Rose.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Junior, and Pirtle sends it back.
Great defense by Pirtle, a 7-footer who knows how to use his length.
The teardrop falls in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Passes it to Junior. No good that time. Good D by Barnes. Here's Toronto now, and it's quickly in the corner. Looking to get back on track here. Here's Pirtle, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Memphis making a change here. Stevens is checked in.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Pirtle. All right, the NBA already has a team in Canada, a G League team in Mexico. We see a team in Europe, you think, Steve?
Kevin, we've had games in Paris, London recently. It'd be really hard travel-wise on these guys, flying all the way over to Europe.
Here's quickly, the Grizzlies making the shot. Barrett, wide open, he fires. Offensive rebound. Brown, wide open, he fires. Goes up again. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Junior. Pass to Watford. Rose gets to Smart. Back to Rose. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Pirtle. The pass to Barrett puts up a three, and the three ball is good.
And this is who Barrett is, a competitor, someone who looks to get revenge whenever he can.
Rose passes to Junior. Barrett brings the double team. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
G.G. Jackson.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now, here's quickly. Dishes to Barrett. Ball's knocked loose. Launches it. And he stays with it.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Quickly.
Hey, who's watching?
Over Rose. And it's Quickly missing.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Junior.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Now, here's Junior, following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Quickly finds Pirtle. Now, here's Barrett. Into the lane, and he banks in the layup.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the D, good night.
Outside, Smart. They need this one. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
V.I.G